forget true crime. I want to talk about true love. You know what I mean? True birth stories. We should start a birth stories podcast. Natural births, medical births, all the type of epidurals. If we did 2 months on birth podcasting as 3 kind of amazing straight males, we would get more listeners and we would blow the fuck up, guys, if we did a birthing podcast.
Welcome to Joy Tactics, the podcast dedicated to all things joyful, joyous, and meeting as many celebrities as humanly possible. Hosted by Eric Rahill, Nate Veroni, and Jack Bensinger. Enjoy.
All right, well, we're back again. Oh my God, on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, podcasting once again. And what is the topic of today's podcast, guys? It's of a crime most foul. Okay, this is about a crime that is most foul, a sin, a mortal sin.
Something you'd never want to happen to you or a loved one.
Murder.
I think this is going to be a podcast that will be played in a court of law one day when one of us comes out as like some crazy murderer. And they're going to go back and listen to our kind of thoughts on just the topic of murder. And so I just want to say just right now that I'm against it. Never would do it ever. I've been framed. A lot of people are against me in the government and in my personal life, and I would never commit any sort of crime like that in my fucking life because I think I value life more than maybe most people on this fucking planet.
I'm against murder except for if you're trying to preserve a timeline where everything works out. So if you had to go back in time and murder someone that didn't even deserve it, but they had to fucking die to save the rest of everybody, I would be the operator to go do that for the organization. Okay? And if I had to end myself to save everybody, I would do that in a heartbeat. But that's not murder. That is
That's martyr.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's martyrdom.
And my stance on murder, listen, a lot of people come up to me and they say, Jack, it looks like your mustache is blonde. Why is that? Why is your mustache blonde? I say, you want to know how I got these blondes? I had to kill a lot of people to get these.
You do look like kind of like a Gulf War, kind of like poisoned by the gas in Kuwait, and your like glasses look a little bit darker shade, and the mustache looks like it's going into a goatee, and you got some Miller.
You look like you went AWOL. I don't even know what that stands for or what that means, but you look like you did that.
Yeah, you definitely.
I did go AWOL. I did go AWOL when I had to go to special needs camp that one summer. Have I told that on here?
I think so.
You told it to me, but not maybe
Let's
not
move
to the.
on.
Oh,
well, you know what? If you haven't heard it, then
hit Jack up.
Yeah,
He'll send you a long ass voice message.
Yeah.
So what the hell? Murder happened early on. What was the first murder? I guess Cain murdered Abel, or when it was one of the other ways around. Remember the brothers?
Well, Adam
all the way back
in
biblical times.
God fucking murdered it when he made this fucking planet. He murdered that.
He did murder that.
This place is amazing.
But in a good way. But back to Cain and Abel. What the hell was that about? Okay, one of them wanted some fruit. Or maybe
one
it
of them was a farmer.
No, it was a farmer.
Listen to me. This is the story of Cain and Abel. 2 brothers who were born in a similar region. Or they were related. They were brothers. And they...
They're one of the first, 6 people.
I don't know. I don't know about that much. I wasn't there. So, one of them basically is fucking lazy as fuck, sitting around smoking the bong all day, eating Ritz Bits, eating Cheese Whiz, and they're fucking TikTok famous, and they're going on Ellen, and they're back again with the white vans and whatnot, right? Then you got the other one. I'm not sure which one, either Cain or Abel. And this other one is out here in the gym every day, fucking looks like shit, even though they're pressing 650 bench, 1,000 reps, tricep extensions, 600, whatever. 6 miles a day. They're studying every book in the world. And then when they go to apply for a job at the fucking peanut gallery, they kick them in the nuts and tell them to go eat shit. And they're thinking, how come my fucking brother is fucking TikTok famous and they don't do anything, and I'm fucking busting my fucking ass and I can't get a grasshopper to kiss me on my fucking mouth because I'm so ugly. And so what does he do? Instead of grappling with his ego and paying attention to God and what God wants him to do, he takes a big fucking rock and drops it like it's hot right on his brother's dome on the coconut and cracks that shit open. And then
he cracked that open.
Is that close? Is that pretty close to
that
what it is?
It definitely was born out of jealousy, and it definitely was a rock. They're telling me this when I'm 5 years old. I'm learning about you can bash someone with a rock and end them. They're doing that in Bible school, okay? But that's how poisonous jealousy is it can cause murder.
I almost cracked my own. I almost Cain-enabled myself when I was a kid because I was trying to break a big ass rock about the size of a toaster, and so I got a hammer, and on the backswing, the fucking fork end of the hammer cracked my head open in the back. Oh
my fucking! Yeah. Oh no, that is a
had to go get
mafia
my head
killing.
All sewed shut.
I'm so afraid to have kids. Like when I was a kid, these children want to end their lives. I think they want to return to the ether from when they came. Once they came, they have an inkling that it's better before and after life on Earth. But I used to put rocks in a vise and just crack them shit until it exploded. You know a vise? You're like, you ever seen a vise? You know what a vise is?
No.
A vise? You like it's like a little metal thing that has two like sides that come in, and you put pressure on it and you get it tighter and tighter until it like squeezes something to
for putting pieces of wood together.
Yeah, it's usually to hold some wood or something.
That's
but
behavior, Eric.
Yeah, I hated rocks. No, I think I went to like one of those country rural stores that had geodes, and I was like, oh shit, all rocks have this inside. And so I would like go find rocks in the backyard and just put that shit in there and explode them. But I was one rock shrapnel away from being all blind my whole life. I swear to God. My parents would come in and I'm trying to crush the rock, explode it, and they're like, stop. I crush it anyways, explode it into a million pieces. Never found a geode.
You gotta live and let live. Listen, this is what I feel blessed about my parents for, is they did not seemingly give a single fuck about whether we lived or died in the best way. They were hardly ever home. They didn't ever tell us no shit, no nothing. Everyone's making dinner for themselves every night. You fucking go out get home at 4 a.m. as a 12-year-old, who cares? And they kind of let me live or die, and they let me make my own mistakes. And when the DC sniper came around, everybody else's parents were freaking out. My parents were like, yeah, go do whatever you want. You want to go outside? You want to go skateboard? Whatever. And I feel like that gave me a calmness and a sense of, if God wants to take me, so be it.
And he will.
Yeah. He will. And that's not up to me.
The Reaper.
And that's why I have zero anxiety.
That's a good thing. I listened to this episode of Super Soul, Oprah's podcast, which I'm listening to all the time.
Shout out to Oprah Winfrey.
Brene Brown.
Shout out to Oprah Winfrey. Can you imagine if we had Oprah on the show? That would be.
She probably loves the fuck out of us. I swear to God. I swear to God.
She's coming up.
We would have like nothing of value to her.
She would throw dirt in our face if she could. I swear. From the fucking chariot.
Is there one thing you think you could do better than Oprah? Maybe like make a smoothie or something? Probably not.
Oh my God. I could
smoke her ass in a race. That's for sure.
I could smoke her out, dude.
I could smoke her out.
No, but on the episode, she was saying there was like some like parenting expert on there, and their mission was to let parents kind of like ease off of their kids. Like they have this program where they're like, just let your kid like go out into the woods in your neighborhood alone with other kids. And it sounds dangerous, but they're like,
it is.
This is how they learn to like share, and this is how they learn to grow, is by making mistakes with other kids without parental supervision. And they were like, kids are afraid that their kids are gonna like get kidnapped or whatever. That's like their main fear. But he was like, the stat, like you're more likely to like get eaten by like a shark or something like that than to get kidnapped. Not that shit doesn't happen, but
nobody's really you're gonna get kidnapped by your uncle or by your loser dad who can't pay alimony, whatever, or child support. I mean, But there's no strangers in vans anymore. So children, if you're listening, don't be afraid of anybody going around. It's all good. You're safe.
Oh, get in a van. Get in a fucking van. For the love of God, get in a van. I used to get in vans. Oh, go ahead.
Oh. I'm taking this in a slightly different direction, but I hopped in a van a couple nights ago in an Uber, and guess what? The Uber driver was fucking blasting. Jordan
song
Peterson
about killing you?
At about volume, and he's talking about children and their nature and how they need to be disciplined. And he was nodding along. And I was like dapping him up, like, "Yep, that's a brother, me and you."
Jordan Peterson sucks so much that he I hate generalizations, but he makes me hate all Canadians, just because. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like,
listen. I was in the Uber with another guy, with Daniel. And we're talking, and Daniel's kind of going off on Jordan Peterson, and I'm kind of going off. But then I felt bad. Here's where my people-pleasing came in. I felt bad for this young, maybe 23-year-old guy that's maybe listening, trying to expand his mind for the first time, and just stumbled upon Jordan Peterson. And I was like, yeah, he does seem smart. Like, he does seem like he has good at, I was like, just saying this to Daniel, but trying to have the other guy over here that maybe he should be a little more critical about his what ideologies he's soaking in. But I was trying to also not make him feel like an idiot. So is that my people pleasing too hard, guys? Do I need to stop people pleasing now?
No, that's not even people pleasing, man. That's just teasing. My brain molecules aren't firing at 100% today, but it sounds like you are inviting somebody to engage with you.
Yeah.
And if they're brave enough, they could step into the ring, but not everybody's ready for that rodeo because you buck, man. You're the mental bucker.
I buck intensely, man. In the mental rodeo, I go crazy on it.
It's a fine line between, because I'm a people pleaser as well, and I think it is one of my worst qualities, and something I want to not be so badly, but I can't help but please everybody around me. Man. I want everyone to like me badly.
I want the hotel receptionist to like me gotta charm them when I come in. Gotta say something nice. Hey, hello, late night, huh? Yo, I want to just lose it on somebody and not give a fuck. But I
want to go fucking Larry David style. That's why I love Curb Your Enthusiasm and Seinfeld so much. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could be like that, man. I wish I could be like Larry David and fucking just being so rude. Everyone hates me. Because he's the opposite of a people pleaser.
Right.
He's a people displeaser.
He's a displeasing person.
Him for that, right?
And people love him.
Here's the thing. I need to do something where it's like, oh, Eric was actually being really nice today. What the hell is awesome? You know what I mean? Give them a taste of the devil, and just give them little droplets of being nice, and then they. Unfortunately, I'm one of the best people alive.
Well, let's try it right now. Let's try it. Okay, so how would that go if we were not all people pleasers?
How would what go?
This
Jordan
podcast
Peterson thing?
No, this podcast. So it'd probably go something like this. Can we do fucking 5 minutes today? I'm fucking busy. I don't feel like it.
Sure, man. I can't. I can't even resist it. Whatever you need, man. Like, yo, you want money?
Yeah. No, that's tough, dude. If I was an Uber driver, being an Uber driver in like a virtue signaling way, like if you were driving for Uber and you're playing Jordan Peterson and just shaking your head no the whole time, I hate this.
Believe this loser. It's stuck on my radio. I can't do a damn thing
just
about
shaking your head. That would make me laugh if I saw that.
Oh my god!
If I was an Uber driver, I'd be singing so fucking loud.
You'd have all those lights in your car and shit, and like.
You'd have the #1 Usher fan Uber where it's all Usher memorabilia. You got Usher's socks in the front. You want to see Usher's socks?
Yeah. How many Usher songs can we name?
Unauthorized memoir.
What's that song? God. Gotta let it burn. Is that him?
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think it is Usher.
Ursha.
I would have the most. You wouldn't want to get out of my Uber. If it was the Usher mobile, the Oobsher, you know what I'm saying? People would be, you get in there, it's all fucking purple. I feel like that's a color he likes. And I have filters on all the windows so it looks like fucking nighttime no matter what.
Velvet.
The car's like so low to the ground that it's like sparks fly like every time you go past 10 miles per hour.
It's a jacuzzi. There's no dry seats.
You like live in it too, and you haven't really cleaned it. It smells like shit.
Yeah, I drive. The steering wheel's in the back, and you got to sit in the front.
Oh, they need to do that. Oh, that's sick. Put the driver up a little bit on the back seat and have two people up front, like on a boat.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh, change
sick.
the way it works. Change the way it works.
Jack, it looks like you got some like Skrillex type hair right now. Doesn't it look like Jack has Skrillex hair? Don't move. You got this shit.
It's my headphones make me all wide.
Remember when people are shaving the side of their heads and leaving that long on the top?
Like who? Like Kirby or
No, like kind of 2013 like.
People are still doing that, dude.
No.
Believe it or not.
Say it ain't so.
You know what? This reminded me of Usher. I remember I watched this like some MTV doc or something like that, and he like went back to his. You know, this like I feel like this is a celebrity trope where people will go back to their high school and then they'll be like, "This is like, do you remember me?" You know, like, "Oh my God, it's Usher. I remember when you were like just a little kid and you would like sing and stuff like that." And do you guys think that if you went back to your high school, like teachers would recognize you?
I'd get smacked by a chair WWE style immediately going in. Fucking. No, I did just follow.
Like 80 and scissor kicks you.
I did just follow my high school drama teacher, Mr. Mint. Shout out, absolute goat, legend, whatever. He got he got nominated for like a drama teaching Tony or something. Got a.
Hey, shout out to the Mint.
Got an honorable mention. He was Anna Faris also went to my high school and was taught by his ass.
Oh,
but he legit, I think, changed the course of my life. Excellent guy. I have utmost respect for him. Amazing man. But I just followed his ass on Instagram, and it was right after I posted this last video where I'm sad as fuck, and it made me feel so self-conscious that he like clicks that, opens it up, watches me being nearly seemingly suicidal.
Lol.
But c'est la vie, really. But would I like going back to my high school and be honored by everybody? Of course, man. Yeah, people would fucking be bowing down. They couldn't believe that I've been on Netflix for one episode, a show on FX for about 2 lines. They wouldn't be able to believe their eyes. Would you think people would fucking lose their minds if you walked into school with a bunch of chains on and on a fucking hoverboard?
Oh my God. I think I would I think no teacher would remember me. Like there would be 2 teachers that I like kind of fucked with that would really remember me and not in a good way. Like they would be like, "Oh my God, like so funny." They would be like, I hate this kid and he like ruined like a year of my life. Like,
no.
Yeah. So I don't think it wouldn't be good. Like
you've made such, but it would be good though, dude, because you've made such. Look at you now. You're one of the most mild-mannered, most amazing, zenned out, most amazing guys I've ever met. To go back and show your transition, looking so hot.
That is true. That is so true. To show what could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could definitely offer some.
And so, listen, guys, this podcast is about murder. We've barely mentioned one single murder, okay? You guys don't have any murders you want to talk about? Let's talk about this really quick.
Oh, okay.
What do we think? And I'm so sorry, there's a vacuum in the hotel vacuuming up everything out in the hallway.
God bless him. What's
what
happening?
Were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask, why don't we talk about some? What do we think about the true crime phenomenon? I was waiting for the vacuum to stop sucking up all the crumbs.
Sucked up,
fucked up. Trying to get my vacuum.
Trying to get my nuts touched.
What'd you say, Nate?
Trying to get my nuts touched.
Oh yes.
Do we think the true crime phenomenon is evil? Do we think that these podcasts going on about true crime are good-natured, or are they not good, guys?
These people are gonna get murdered one way or another. If I show up with a fucking video camera and we all laugh at it, eat some fucking Twinkies, what's the hurt? Who's getting harmed? These people are already fucking dead, man. Fuck them. Let's
bloody
chill.
Be it. Yep.
I don't get what the problem is. It's not ambulance chasing. It's not like we're there at the scene of the crime. Would you be pissed? All right, let's paint a scenario. Eric, Nate, y'all are in a car accident. You lose whoever your favorite family member is. You're all in the car together, and they pass, and you smash into each other in one car accident. What are the fucking odds? and they're all gone. And I come along and I sell a show about it. Would you be mad if I didn't include y'all?
If you were getting your family to eat a little bit, you're putting bread and food on the table for them with my terrible accident and murder. And by the way, this was a car accident and murder.
Yeah, this is a murderous car accident, just like they did to the Kennedys.
Yeah, dude. If you're my friend, first of all, you're family, and family needs to eat. And that comes first. And so, yeah, you can say whatever you want to say about me after I'm dead. I'm in heaven.
No, you're alive.
I'm alive?
Yeah, y'all both.
Do I get to star in the movie about my accident and go through it again and maybe heal some wounds somehow by doing that?
No, you don't. You don't even hear about it until it's out.
I would execute you.
All right. So
Eric, you were waiting to milk a tragedy so badly.
I need to. No, I can't say this. Listen, I've tempted the gods so much by saying shit on this podcast about please come get me, do this to me. I can't take anymore. So no, I would not like to have a traumatic, horrible accident happen, even though I know that shit's coming for me. I'm gonna go in the most craziest accident that you didn't even know you could die that way, and it's gonna put a warning label on like socks or something.
You know what's funny about accidents?
What?
Warning label on stocks. Every death that is not a suicide is an accident, eh?
Every death that is not a suicide. You think like
it's like you got in a car
polio
accident.
is an accidident?
Yeah, that's a fucking gene accident. Oh, you got a heart accident. I had a fucking I got an aortic.
Yeah, I got an aortic accident just fucking happened.
God damn, I got a stage 5 accident right here as well.
Oh my
do
God.
they have that? What's the highest level of cancer? I don't even want to know actually.
No, don't. There's a new level that's coming for me. They're just gonna be like you.
Can you
There's
imagine?
no number for the level that you're at. You should have been dead 20 years ago.
Eric, you're gonna get tumors that are gonna light on fire somehow. They're gonna start.
Ew, that's the nastiest mutant
superpower
ever.
I had an awesome dream last night, swinging around on some vines. I won't get into it. Well, can I say something about on the Patreon episode that we just did? If you didn't know, we do have a Patreon as well, and we were talking about. I can't remember.
Red flags.
Well, we were talking about red flags.
Red flags.
Were we talking about avocado toast?
We talk about that in most podcasts.
Were we talking about
Australian
restaurants?
I don't know, man.
I don't remember, dude.
Why do I have to say this? Wait a minute.
Why is this so fucked up? We just recorded this like
I know.
3 days
Okay.
ago.
So
I
wait.
can't remember.
So let's just. You know what? Let's just. I'm sure we talked about something like that. But I was talking to one of our girlfriends, I won't say which one, and she was telling me that the reason that there's so many Australian restaurants is that 9/11 it caused avocado toast. Or Jesus Christ. I can explain. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I know what it's like.
You're having a brain accident right now that we don't know about.
I know what it's like to
Neurons
be hanging
are
around with
colliding.
me, and I appreciate the patience. Everybody, I fucking appreciate it so much.
Okay, why are there so many Australian restaurants in New York?
Avocado toast is an Australian dish which was brought to the United States. And the reason that Australians brought it here so successfully is that after we invaded the Middle East, we cut a deal with Australian citizens that if they join the military and join our fight in the Middle East, the Australian military, they can get visas more easily in the U.S. And thus, 9/11 was a dark side, silver lining. Brunch has become fucking amazing.
Oh my God! Holy! So you're saying 9/11 brought about the advent of avocado toast in the United States? Because that's an Australian delicacy. Avocado toast is an Australian thing.
That's what one of our girlfriends was telling me.
What the hell? That's amazing, Nate. You don't even seem impressed by this. You seem pissed off by this fact.
You look pretty though. But
yeah, I don't really care about this shit. That's me not being a people pleaser.
Wow, Nate.
Oh man.
What the fuck's
wrong? No, of
wrong
course
with
I'm
you?
kidding. This is an interesting ass fucking. This is some interesting knowledge right here.
Well, what's fun about it is, sorry, Nate, were you gonna expound on that? Sorry
No,
about
I
that.
was. You know what I was thinking about is just how millennials, like that's associated with millennials. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The avocado toast.
Right.
And it's like a cliche. It's like a double, triple cliche. It's like when boomers think of millennials, they think of avocado toast. And it's almost like cringing me out to even like say it or mention it at all.
Free shavakadu.
What's that?
One of the most cringiest moments of my life. What is free shavakadu, man?
No, go on.
Cringiest moments of my life. Okay, we'll go back to talking about auditions, Second City, whatever.
Of course.
I wanted to work for Second City so bad. I went to the cattle call
God.
audition, and they do this thing where you line up with a bunch of people, some people you know, some people that you don't, and you're trying to be funny off the bat, trying to please these people, and you got a shaved face, you're wearing a button down and slacks and chuckle boots, whatever. And they say, all right, everybody step out and say a fun fact about yourself, and they're calling on you. And for some reason, I was like, it was when avocado toast was fucking popping off, and it was like kind of, everybody was like loving the fuck out of it, and it wasn't cringy yet. And I stepped out. I think I made avocado toast cringe, because I stepped out and I said, I had avocado toast for breakfast this morning. Silence. Nothing in the room. Nobody said no. All right, thank you, Eric. Step back. Step back. It's like asking your like 4-year-old cousin who's not far along enough developmentally yet what's going on with them. And,
Dude, can
yeah.
Well, fuck them, because
I messed up.
You're a trendsetter, and they'll regret it when they see all the short films that come out this year in Cannes.
Oh my god!
And
can you imagine being in Cannes with 8 short films that you star in and wrote every single one? You're dominating the short film series.
Imagine winning. Imagine going to the Oscars and you win best cinematographer, best director, best actor, best sound design. Like, who's
for a
done
short
that?
film.
Well, whatever.
Who's gotten the fucking all the awards at once? I don't know. It's probably one of us. They don't exist yet, brother.
Right. The first person to be a multi-dimensional EGOT, what would you call that? A multi-department. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Imagine that, dude, because you could roll on the set like, oh, I can touch, you're a sound person, you can't touch an Apple box. Like, I'm in every crew. Like, I'm on every call sheet. I'm
props. I'm fucking set deck.
Construction. I'm everything.
Yeah.
You could somehow like get a like kind of a selfie video nominated for an Oscar, and you could like technically, you were the wardrobe, you dressed yourself that day, you're the director, the cinematographer. If you could somehow elevate a selfie type video to Oscar level performance and nomination, that it's the thing is, anything's possible, and that's why I love living in this fucking planet, is that something like that seems so outlandish and so fucking not possible, but the thing is, it is possible.
It can't happen. And
I want to challenge anyone listening to this to go out there and make your Oscar winning, sweep the everything everywhere all the time, like, but every single fucking category.
And by the way, because when people think of like an Oscar winning thing, like they think of an Oscar winning performance, let's not forget Leonardo DiCaprio won the Oscar for best silent performance, or he was being quiet in that role.
Right.
So you don't have to put all that effort into your Oscar winning selfie with performance. Go in on that fucking sound design. Go in on the fucking set. Dude, if somebody takes a selfie just going like, but they spent like 600,000 hours building like a fucking like full 2-scale model of Atlanta made out of fucking fucking, I don't know, Nestle Crunch bars or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or wood or not. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's an Oscar. Fuck.
Well, can I ask you guys this, just to pivot back to murder? How would you guys, if you had to go out on kind of a vengeful, murderous revenge sort of plot against somebody who killed one of your family members?
Don't tempt me with this question, man.
How would you do it? What would be your method? Do you want the person to suffer? Do you want them to be just clean, silencer, get it over with the mask on? What are you gonna do to fucking kill the person that has murdered
Here's
your
what
family?
I would do. I would become their friend. They don't know who I am. I use my acting skills to infiltrate their mind. and I become their best fucking friend. I'm doing shit for them that they can't imagine. I'm giving them massages when they come home stressed from work, whatever. You know, listening to them, like helping them with their guilt about the murder. They don't know who the fuck I am. I find out what they care about fucking most. Okay. Let's pretend that they want to be an actor. I know all about acting, okay? And I get them into a short film with some of the greats, okay? You got Toni Collette in the fucking short film. It's directed by Coppola. You got, I don't know who else. Leo. I pull in my connects with Leo. I get everybody in there. And I create a set where they have to deliver a monologue that's going to crush, okay? And in the monologue, they're a prisoner of sorts. They're like whatever. They're in a little cage, and it's the end of their life in the short film, whatever. They think it's gonna be fake ass fire, fake spikes going into them. Cameras are rolling. Guess what? That shit's real. Okay, and and.
Eric, you just guaranteed yourself a life prison sentence with this because it's gonna be on camera.
You're saying how to do it sneakily?
You don't have to do it. You don't. No, do it.
I was just assuming you would want to, get away with it.
No. If someone fucks with my family, I don't give a fuck. I'll go Joe Rogan style, Chris Pratt style on them. I do not give a fuck. If you mess with my family, I'm going to prison for sure, but I'm going to be laughing all the way to jail. Okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm doing it creatively.
Wow.
Okay? So don't even fuck with me. I'm a people pleaser, but I'm also a people destroyer if you fuck with me. Jack, how would you murder somebody?
Well, this is a vengeful one. This is like a revenge.
Yeah.
So
this is like John Wick style. Here's
the thing. Fucking with me it's not personal anymore because you have disturbed I will tap in to the universe in a way that is like, oh, fuck. Like, they're not about to get me. It's like, what have I done? I have just set off the apocalypse. I thought that they were going to come for me. They're not even coming for me. And what happens is somebody fucking, like, takes a golf club and they fucking whack my son in the fucking head or something. They kill him. And then I fucking put my hand up in the... First, I get onto my knees. And I get down and I put my hand over my son. I shed one fucking tear. I look up. The tear turns into concrete. And it dissolves into dust. I fucking bury my son with one movement like this. He goes under the earth. He sinks into the grass. Then what I do is this. I start putting my hand up. All of a sudden, this ball of white light comes into my fucking hand. And in the ground, like DBZ shit is happening all around me. And I'm going, I'm sorry. And I'm going, it's too late. It's already been done. Do you understand?
And then you take a silencer to their kneecaps.
No, dude, no. Okay. All of a sudden, everybody in the whole planet starts sinking all in, like when somebody steps on a trampoline, or like when somebody and somebody starts coming in. And gravity, I become like the center point of gravity. And as everybody comes in towards me, once they get about a foot away from me, punch them in the fucking head. Somebody, one at a time.
What the hell?
I'm punching all 8 million people in the head to death. And when an animal comes, I let them live. And they can come chill. And I restore Earth nature. So
it's kind of like
what the hell?
That was crazy.
I didn't know you could go kind of creative.
That was like an anime David Lynch style.
Right.
Well, I don't
art piece. That was like a painting that you just described almost.
That's what the imagination is for that. So Nate, let's say somebody fucks up somebody to death that you know. What's your revenge?
All I know is that there would be an unimaginable amount of casualties that would be involved in this.
Oh my God. More than there are people?
I don't mean to, but I just know that I would just take down so many people on the way to getting this person. And I don't mean, like, I would either blow up a whole neighborhood or...
So you're going like, where is David? Where is he?
Oh, where is he?
He just left. He just left the office.
Yeah,
kill him.
It would be. A lot of people would die that I didn't intend to originally, but it's
so
just...
be it. So
you know what happened? You know what happened is somebody fucks with, not even kills, but somebody like fucks with one of our girls, right? The three of us roll up.
Shit.
We hop out the car. We've all got the fucking tank tops on, all sweaty. Hey, dude. We've been waiting for you, man. Are you home? Hello. All scary rednecks coming, banging on the door.
Hello.
Hey, man. Whipping the windows with chains. They come out.
Jesus.
Good God.
And then they come out and we be the scare, because you don't want to piss off a dumb guy because they'll come, they'll
That's the
fucking
last
bite through
person
your
you wanna
bones.
We
piss off.
get hella mad.
Because we know how to treat people with killing them like that. Nah, I'm a fucking. You know what? I don't want to burn this person's bit, but shout out to Maggie Winters, very funny. They have a bit that's a real story, and there's just a part in it where they're describing having a moment where they decide to like throw a glass of alcohol in someone's face because they're in like a bar fight, and the reality of the moment where their hand was shaking too much to actually do it made me laugh so fucking hard. It was just something that I've never seen portrayed as like the nervous shakes that you'd really get.
The older I get, the less I'm able to entertain these fantasies that I would be able to survive any type of violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way I would not be able to stand up to a soul. Well, maybe a couple of souls, but barely any. The weakest of souls I can stand up to, but
I feel
I'm
like
going
you
down
have
pathetically.
like...
I'm putting my hands in front of my face. If you know what I mean. You know, remember in what's that called, the Mount Vesuvius? They found all those poor people burned to death.
The volcano.
Stone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the most pathetic little statue, like please, so begging for life. You know what I mean?
You know what's comforting though, because
What?
I think probably everybody listening can get on this page. You can take solace in the fact that you can kill the president in a one-on-one. There has really probably, for most of your life, you've been able to kill the president, and you are probably right now. And if you're not, it's all good. But
And that's guaranteed fame. You'll be famous forever.
Here's the thing, though. Killing anybody can do. Kane can do it. Evil villains can do it. Henchmen can do it. But killing is easy. Loving someone that you don't
Giving
want
birth.
to love. Giving birth. Oh, please, giving life. Now that's the discussion I want to. Forget true crime. I want to talk about true love. You know what I mean? True birth stories. We should start a birth stories podcast. Natural births, medical births, all the type of epidurals. If we did 2 months on birth podcasting as 3 kind of amazing straight males, we would get more listeners than we would blow the fuck up, guys, if we did a birthing podcast.
Dude.
Go to the fucking hospital with a Zoom recorder. What's it feel like?
I wonder. Nah.
How come?
What do they do with the water in a
back
home
in the
birth?
chair, I feel so much more confident and at ease.
Well, that's body language is attached to physical human language.
That's
so
right.
why am I
Sorry,
not
Nate.
surprised?
I interrupted you, Nate. What'd you say?
What's that?
You said some shit.
Oh, I just asked, what did they do with the water after the home birth?
Oh,
Like,
they
they
put it-
have a kiddie pool?
Well, the conspiracy
throw
I
that
heard is
shit
the
out in the
hospital
yard?
saves it and they use it for some shit. Oh, at the
Themselves.
home birth?
Yeah, the home birth.
They jar that. They preserve whatever tangerines in there, whatever you need to.
Because people eat placenta, don't they?
Yeah, they eat that. There's some really
Yo,
good home
Ak.
birth stories videos on YouTube if you just look it up.
Oh, they're all good. Every one of
They're
those is
graphic.
good. I
They
just,
are
you know
fucking
what?
graphic.
Birth aside, it makes me so fucking happy. Why does it make me so happy to see a whole family hanging out in a kiddie pool in the living room? That shit just looks fun. Why do we got to wait for a childbirth to be happening for everyone to just get in the tub indoors?
Damn, that's a
I
good
know.
point.
Or be putting a grill inside, charcoal grill inside, cooking that thing in the living room.
Seriously.
Or for heat, whatever you need it for.
People are, fires are over. Fires are, what is it, the early 1900s? Everything is fireproof now. We should be able to grill inside. We should be able to smoke wood.
Let me tell you guys this. I'm shooting this movie right now, and last night there was a scene where we had to be around a fire for, I'm not kidding you, 6 hours. and it was getting cold, so I was getting right up on that thing. And I'll tell you what, I think I inhaled about, I don't know how they measure smoke, but at least 1 million pounds of smoke. Okay?
Yeah.
And I was sucking that shit in. I couldn't help it.
But that's natural smoke. There's no chemicals in it, so it's not bad for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say. Yeah, if it's wood, it's not. There's no carcinogens.
Right.
It's all fucking good.
There's no nicotine. There's no xanthan gum. No, whatever's in cigarettes.
You might like smoking wood, Jack.
Well, hey. What do you mean by that?
I don't know what I mean by that. Just
like
grinding some up, putting it in a joint.
Of course I do. I'd love. You know what? When the yellow smoke came in from Canada, I thought, did God just light some incense? Because it smells motherfucking good in New York City right now.
Did it feel like smoky wood? I smell like smoky wood.
It smelled like a smoky wood all over the place. It was awesome.
What the hell?
Really?
They said it sounded. They said it was what, like being outside. It was like smoking 10 cigarettes or something. That's worth it. A little bit.
God. Give me Nate, you miss cigarettes so badly, don't you?
Don't even
you want everybody, if you are listening, we have a nicotine addict on the podcast.
The craziest nicotine addict.
And I hate
I feel
to
like I talk about this too much. Like I feel like I bring this up at like unsolicited when I'm at like a party.
Right.
If somebody's like it brings up or smokes like is like I'm about to go out for a cigarette, I just like go in about like how much I love cigarettes and how much I miss it. And I'm about probably 5 or 6 years clean off of.
Oh my! You haven't had one
nicotine,
puff. Not one puff.
Single puff. Not even close.
If your friend is smoking a cig, do you get? Well, I know you get right up on my ass whenever I have a single cigarette.
Here they
I
come.
have this right in my
What the hell
cabinet,
is this,
just
dude?
kind of hanging around.
Nicotine gum. Take it
That is
right now.
expired.
Put all those in your mouth right now. I'll give you $25.
And I'll just stare at it sometimes. I've never put it in my mouth, but it expired in 2021.
Oh,
but it's still good.
You mean
right?
it's aged? It's vintaged into an amazing
Nicotine
product.
gum.
It's, what do they call that? When something's all fermented?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fermented.
Yeah.
So
Fermented gum.
what life event would have to happen in order for you to smoke a cig, Nate? And how would you smoke it, and what brand? And describe how that would feel going down into your lungs.
Oh my God!
And would you murder somebody?
I swear to God, I think about this exact scenario a lot, and it would be this. It would be you turn on the news. Okay, fucking Portland has been nuked by Japan or something like that. The bomb just went off.
They went for Portland.
They went for Portland. Japan.
Wait, I thought we were tight with Japan.
No,
Japan's
not
pissed still.
Not in this scenario.
They hold grudges.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Of course.
They reverse deserve it. Yeah, they should get a free one.
They definitely should.
But it's literally 2 seconds of that. I'm on TV or whatever, YouTube. I turn it off. Like I know that this happened within 0.5 seconds. It's off. Exit out. I'm walking to fucking. I'm actually running to 7-Eleven. And I'm getting the pack of fucking Nat Sherman's or
what the hell is Nat Sherman?
Is
it's that
the
the
good
fancy
cigarettes.
Oh, give me some of them.
It's
you know what I like are them.
It's the Dom Perignon of cigarettes.
Those skinny cigarettes, the Capris.
Oh,
that
my
skinny ass cig.
They be smoking that in the Idol.
They smoke the skinny cigs. I smoke about 20. No, that's too low. 30 cigarettes a year.
I have disappeared.
But yeah, if you're watching the video version of this, Jack has gotten like smaller and like you're just completely
don't.
I have been so still. I've been so still that my computer is now not realizing that I am.
Jack's like green screen Zoom is just so busted right now, and his background is a Panera. And you can not see him at all right now.
I might go get Panera. I might get Chipotle for lunch. I'm not fucking kidding you guys.
I'm not kidding you. I'm going to Panera after this record.
Holy shit, really? Are you all going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Nate, wait. I had a question.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm poisoning my brain by being on the r/UFO subreddit. I need to get off of there, okay? Especially late nights when my mind is already going into dream zone. I cannot be looking at this shit.
When your subconscious is the most susceptible to being influenced.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I'm back.
Or I'm just like, it's fucking, because you all know this. They're saying disclosure is imminent. They're saying David Grush is just the first whistleblower of many to come. But basically what they're saying now is that these whistleblowers, there's a whole new like set of whistleblowers that were coming out about like a defense system. You know about this?
Yeah.
Wait, talk about this.
You
I probably
read
heard it, but.
What they're saying is that there's like, and I think it's in the South Pole.
Oh, shit.
Something like this. They like Raytheon.
Company?
It sounds like the most craziest fucking. No, not the clothing company. It sounds like
what the fuck?
Of course, it probably is a conspiracy theory, but they're saying they've developed like a facility that has like crazy technology that is reverse engineered alien tech that is shooting down visiting UFOs. Like we got the tech and we're fucking bodying them out of the fucking sky. And that's
well, you know why, right?
Why?
Because the South Pole is the only place on the planet, polar-wise, where you're able to pass through the Van Allen radiation belt. That's why it's impossible to get to the moon.
Oh my!
And I just made that up.
Oh, did you really?
Van Allen? No, well, the radiation belt is real, and that is why we didn't get to the moon. But I made up the fact that.
What did you call it? The Van?
You don't know about the Van Allen radiation belt?
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? No human can survive going past that. That's why we haven't gone to the moon.
Oh,
it's not possible.
That's right.
You guys don't know anything about the telemetry data. You don't know anything about it. It's ridiculous.
Well, what about the prison Earth theory? Do you guys know about the prison Earth theory?
I know about a prisoner. I know about being a prisoner on Earth, theoretically.
Do you know that this is popping right now on UFO subreddits? Because Tom DeLonge,
yes,
from Blink-182 has been an advocate for UFO disclosure, whatever. But he also might be out of his fucking mind. Probably both. And basically, he was saying some shit about how these visiting aliens are malicious, they're malevolent, and that basically Earth is a psychological prison. That they watch us and they play games with us and they
of course
reincarnate us and just like they're talking about higher level species that fuck with us.
Dude,
they call it the prison Earth theory.
It's
if
true.
I was at the corporate like TikTok algorithm, that would be like, and that video came up, and I was like, what user should I put this out to first that I think would really? It's me. You're like the ground, like the patient zero of this theory, and the person that could be most interested in this.
Let me say this now: I don't believe in the prisoner theory. I'm just reading these things. I think it's funny and it's interesting. Same as tarot cards to me. I don't believe it, but I think it's interesting to think about what if.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I just got my tarot cards read by
my
girlfriend. Just got a deck.
What fucking is in the cards for you, dude?
Well, basically, it said that I'm about to come into a lot of cash.
It's the Patreon.
It's
oh
the
Patreon.
The Patreon is about to blow.
Well, you know what, Nate? I am about to withdraw from the Patreon for the first time.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Guess what?
That's
all
true.
think we're like trying to get that money every single second. We haven't even withdrawn the money. Yet,
we haven't
guys.
made a dime. Not a cent. A dime has gone into our bank accounts.
Yeah, and
we're doing this for the love.
We are financially incompetent, but we're getting on it.
So it says you're about to have a windfall, Nate.
It was saying that you have basically made the right decisions in life. It's been a long journey up until this point, and people have overlooked you and kind of they didn't see your potential when they should have in the past. And this is me, of course, inferring on this. And now it's everything that I've done is about to all come to fruition. It's all going to pay off in a big financial fucking way.
Let's go.
Cheers. Congrats, what did that shit say about me?
You don't want. I feel like you would have like the darkest like tarot.
Wait, can I tell you something? I've only had my tarot card read.
Wait, let me go get them right now. Hold up. Say what you're gonna say, Jack.
I only had my tarot card read once, and it said I was gonna kill myself.
Who read that? Faria?
I'm not gonna disrespect who it was, but it rhymed with Faria. And it was a picture of somebody doing the final deed.
All right. They have a suicide card?
Apparently.
Good God. I didn't know this shit was dark like that.
This is kind of the like the like training wheels tarot card deck, so it kind of like tells you like what is going to go down. So
I want
you
to
I
want to eat one of those.
Here's what we're gonna do. You're going to flip to a random. I'm gonna tell you when to stop, and you read mine,
Okay.
Jack.
Okay.
So I need to get
Same
3 cards is how it works. It's your
Okay.
past, present, and future. I think that's
Okay.
how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna keep on. Hold on. I'm gonna just shuffle through this and
Okay.
just tell me when to stop 3 times.
Stop.
Okay, that's your past. All right, now.
Stop.
All right.
Can't help but think of the Pixies.
All right.
So you got all 3 because I did that last one
No,
immediately.
no.
Okay, stop.
All right.
You said it
Let's
4
see.
times.
Okay.
Why do I have fucking butterflies right now?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's. Okay. Oh, your past. Okay, so your past is the magician, Eric.
Oh fuck! I knew this.
You have all the tools you need to make things happen.
Oh god.
You're being challenged to create the life you want by using what is within your grasp.
Right. Not
What you
very
bring-
much, by the way. I got nothing growing up.
What you bring into your world is yours. Engage your mind, hands, and heart today. Okay,
So
that's
this
your
is talking about
past.
my rise on Twitter, my whatever 13.5 thousand followers on Instagram. I understand.
Exactly.
I understand. A line.
And,
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, and then your present moment is called 7 of Swords. Okay,
Oh,
so
fuck.
let me see.
God.
This is blurred out. Okay.
All right.
Sometimes it's better to keep your ideas to yourself.
Right after I'm going off about the prison Earth theory.
Damn, you got the shut the fuck up card.
I
That's
did
crazy.
got that. Shut the
There
fuck
should be a
up.
card
Right.
Keep your ideas to
You
yourself.
got the
Oh
shut
my
your dumbass
God.
the fuck up card, dude.
Oh my
That's
god.
funny.
Don't let your enthusiasm reveal things others might like to take.
Oh.
This is a good time to watch for that person who likes to use your ideas while taking all the credit.
Oh, I have my eye on a
Oh.
few fucking
Oh,
writers
well,
that are
Eric.
taking my shit.
Sycophants. For now,
What?
focus on gathering your thoughts.
What'd
You
you-
can share them later.
I'm
Okay.
dying.
Okay. So what this is telling me is don't create right now, man. Don't put that shit out there for free. Just be an actor, doing other people's ideas, blow up in the acting scene, whatever. Just do that shit. Not your ideas. You're doing other people's art, and save now. Okay. So I get that. Now give me my future right now,
Okay.
please, please, God.
Look at my
The
eyes.
future is the Queen of Cups.
Yo, there she is. That's my girl. That is
Okay.
my girl right there. I knew her ass would be there for me.
Doom and destruction is imminent.
does it?
kidding.
No,
no, it doesn't say that. Let your response be informed by compassion. Deep dives into your emotional depths are your strength.
Mm.
Your ability to offer sympathetic ear benefits yourself as well as others. Pour out your troubles as if you were talking to your best friends. The wise monarch views self-care as sacred. So,
So
Eric,
I
you
think
need to
this
take care
is-
of yourself in the
Listen,
future
what-
because the disease, the heart attack, the whatever is coming for your ass like no other fucking...
The way I interpret that is basically that I'm gonna blow up in a way that is so otherworldly that I need to practice compassion and sympathy for my friends who are experiencing an emotion called jealousy, which is what Cain felt when he bodied Abel with a rock. So trust me, guys, I will be fucking thoughtful about my success. I will be there for you guys.
Oh,
even
dude,
when I
Nate
probably
is
need
gonna
even more than
fuck you up, dude. As soon as you're on your first red carpet, Eric, Nate is gonna be right there, running all the way down with a sword,
With the
just swinging all over the time.
Yeah, the katana's like sparking on the cement.
Yeah, you're starring in like the Mr. Simp feature film. Like,
Yeah, I took your idea.
You took, what the fuck? This is obviously mine. Like,
Going on
do
here.
Jack.
All right, fuck me
Okay.
up, dude. I'm not.
Jack, this is, I'm scared for Jax. I don't know why. Hold up.
I'm not
All
afraid
right, so
because
same
I'm
thing.
one with the universe. I fear no man. I fear God.
All right,
Set
so
back
same
to set it for
thing. I'm
coming
going to
back.
be shuffling through the deck right now and just tell me, hold up, just tell me when.
All
3
right.
times.
All right, ready?
I'm
Now.
shuffling. Now?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, ready? Right now.
Oh my fucking god.
All right, ready? Dude, This is the worst I've ever looked on the podcast. I'll say that. Jesus Christ.
You look like the fucking prince from Shrek.
I'm laughing. Okay, wait, Nate. Yet? Stop it again.
Huh?
Stop it again.
Stop?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go here. All right. This is your past. The Temperance. Okay. Sounds so we got kind of like an angel. This is a mysterious card.
I'm a mysterious man.
What energies in your life require changing? Who is trying to throw you off balance? While you can go with the flow, please examine what needs to be altered. Don't answer one way or the other just yet. Temperate responses change critics to collaborators. Keep calm. Think before answering. So how do you interpret that, Jack?
Well,
so that's your past.
The directors who've been DMing me, I'm going to respond a little differently than I had planned on.
Okay.
Because a lot of people have been DMing me looking for me to enhance their projects through performance, through writing. I'm kind of a visionary. And I've been seeing that as like, oh, you're trying to exploit me. But let's just say Quentin Tarantino has an email coming to him which is much more friendlier than I had intended, because I have a draft right now in my emails treating him like shit.
You could be the star of his next film, you know, the movie critic.
Oh, dude, I got the Quentin Tarantino look. Because what people don't understand is, oh, I've been all clean. I was trying to clean up when I was in Chicago, trying to play by the books, right? But guess what? When you don't play by the books, you got to start playing by the bricks. And so I'm growing out my fucking goatee to look all scary.
I've been telling you need to grow that out, dude.
Well, I'm going to be in a horror films type stuff.
Okay, you ready for your present?
Yeah, I'm going to try to pay attention.
The 10 of Pentacles.
It's the pentacles, dude.
That one's pretty.
Be careful with the pentacles, guys.
A fucking penis
So you can interpret this by the image, you know. That's what Jane was telling me, is that.
Oh, really? So that's telling me that.
Kind of like, what does that say to you?
That looks like a bunch of those, what are those, like, Mexican,
looks like Dragon Balls.
Things with the cheese in them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Dude, I have been thinking about Dragon Balls. No. All right, so go.
Stupidest people of fucking live.
Dumbass.
They should call this dumbass tactic.
You're gonna like this. Okay. There is no need to worry about finances right now. Expect the money to show up. Your bank account may get a bump from a promotion or an offer of a better job.
You guys are both getting fucking rich.
Yeah. Invest for the long term as well. Think about how you can create a stable financial future and keep the prosperity flowing. That's amazing, Jack.
Wow. Interesting.
Congratulations.
So I can start spending all recklessly. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. You need to hit the casino right the fuck now. You need to just. That's what that says to me. Okay, and that's incredible. All right, the future is somebody blindfolded with two swords, and it's called.
No, God damn it!
Oh, fucking God.
With long swords, too.
No, that's who's going to kill me, is some chick.
Two of Swords, a decision awaits. While you may have an internal debate going on, now is the time to let that ambivalence go. Make your choice, act with swiftness, be the one who makes the decision, good or bad. It must be made now. Take off the blindfold and fucking choose. It says the F word in it. I'm not making that up.
So, here's the thing. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not kidding about this. I have nothing on my plate at all right now. There's not even a small decision for me to make. Like,
no, listen. I knew what that was about immediately for you, brother. Okay. In about 10 to 15 years, when you go through the body transformation and you get that plastic surgery unlocked, which by then is going to be so amazing, you can look like whatever the fuck you want. You are going to be blowing up in movies, but not in America, but you will be dominating the international markets. And you're going to have a choice, man. You have the Chinese market, which is very powerful. There's over 1 billion fucking people that are watching your shit. Okay? But they have some crazy laws. And you're going to have the India market, which is a burgeoning market that's going to explode even more than China. And it's going to be a little less money and a little different lifestyle. But you're going to have to choose between an India fucking box office or a Chinese box office. You can't have both, brother. You're going to have to choose which international market you want to dominate with those movies. Okay?
Yeah, dude.
But it's not going to happen in America, man. I'm sorry to say. We see it in the cards. There's no American success coming from it.
You've been telling me for years, Jack, you're too fucking ugly. It's not going to work out here. Yeah. You got to go somewhere where the ugly people are, India and China.
No, man.
You've always said that about
I never said that. I think everybody's beautiful.
Nah, you taught me well, man. You taught me well.
Yeah. I don't mean plastic surgery for your face. I mean it for your legs. You're gonna have the most cut legs.
Oh, you want me to get caffeine? You want me to get a couple of 16 coconuts up in my legs so I can look like fucking. They don't have the lower body Popeye yet. That's where they're gonna get me.
Oh shit!
I'll eat spinach and that shit goes straight to
the hamstring Popeye.
Them calves pop up, and I'm gonna choke people out with my legs. I'll wrap on them sideways like an anaconda and choke them out.
Oh my god! No thanks. I wouldn't like to die that way. All right, so we just got our fucking futures read. We barely talked about murder on this shit, but listen, we have a true crime spinoff coming out that's going to be about $100 a week on Patreon, and I hope y'all will watch that when it comes out. But I want to ask you guys this: what gave you guys joy this week?
Well, I'll kick it off.
Please.
So I've been doing sort of a pour over coffee in the morning, but not because I want to. It's because my coffee pot broke. It shattered.
I'm sorry.
And
you seem pretty busted up about this.
And yeah, I was for a while. So I was using the pour over method, and I was like, God, this is fucking taking forever to do this shit. Yeah. And I finally got a new replacement coffee pot, and I just set it and forget it this morning. I have about 10 minutes of my day, which my day is structured into 5-minute chunks, kind of like Bill Gates and Elon Musk, where if I have a 5-minute chunk back, we're gonna see new Nate Verone businesses, new fucking merchandise. We're gonna the possibilities are endless. If I can get that 10 minutes compounded each day over the course of a year, who knows what I can accomplish.
This is the most animated I've seen you all podcast. All year, really. Talking about your 5-minute chunks.
I'd eat something called the 5-minute chunk if I could.
The 5-minute
just
chunk.
Put some chunk in the microwave.
So I'm excited.
So you got 5 minutes back. Oh fuck, that's amazing.
Congratulations, man.
It's gonna change a lot, and
give it up for minutes.
Yeah, I'm excited. And by the way, can I say one of the funniest things in the world? I'm just gonna burn this idea. I've had this idea for a long time. I will never make it, but
yeah,
it just made me think of it. Just because we're talking about coffee pots, I think a hilarious sort of, I don't know if this is a sketch or something like that, but a superhero that just has a bunch of hot coffee on their belt, and they just throw like hot coffee on people's faces, and they have and they're like kind of.
Dude, don't burn this one, man. Stop now. Stop.
Bleep that
Stop
fucking
it, dude.
idea.
Don't
Bleep
fucking
it.
do this to yourself.
Bleep that shit.
Isn't that goddamn hilarious? Some ex-FBI agent is just grizzled, and they just have a bunch of they're just running around. All this hot coffee's like pouring out of their fucking belt. You clip this because this is fucking. You're gonna see this in 2027 on the big screen, and
DC is taking it
right
in.
from here.
Lieutenant pour over.
Anyways, I'm not gonna even go into the funniest part about it because somebody's gonna rip this off for sure. I've just made a big mistake.
Yeah, I might piggyback off of that one and say what gave me joy this week is basically another perfect idea for a bit for when me and Nate put out the 80s style over the top corny sketch show. This is another perfect premise called the Middle Finger Olympics, where you kind of got somebody shaking out their arms. Okay, stepping up to the plate. I got this person, whatever. And then they're winding up. Let's see it. Wow. Incredible.
Wow. These are both kind of like 1991. Like
that's
SNL.
exactly what I'm saying. Me and Raleigh were doing that, really making each other laugh.
It's classic premises, guys.
Oh, can I say another premise that I'll just never use?
Yes.
That
go ahead.
I thought of this week. It's the it's a stream of consciousness competition where people just come up and they just.
Oh my god,
that's amazing.
Is that hilarious? You just get up and a bunch of judges. You're just like, fucking car, car, window, table, going down the staircase, going to the.
Oh well, Nate, you gotta make a Jack Bensinger style video where you're green screening yourself into America's Got Talent. Say, I am a what's it called? I'm a stream of consciousness artist.
Artisan.
I own a company called Conscious Streamers, whatever the fuck. My name is Penelope Cruz. All right, Eric.
What gave my ass joy is so pathetic.
Eric, what gave your bald ass joy?
Yo,
I am bald as hell right now. It was a Jimmy John sandwich while watching Gladiator for the first time. Okay, that was amazing. I got back to my hotel.
Gladiator review, Eric.
I know. I'm gonna give it for about a whole episode next time, but it blew my fucking socks off. It was amazing. Please make movies like this again. Please bring Russell Crowe back to the forefront of American consciousness. But that Turkey Tom brought me out of kind of a hole that day, and it tasted fucking amazing. But okay, guys, this was another most excellent episode of Joy Tactics. We bodied it again. Tell all your friends and stay safe this week.
Can I say something?
Please.
Yes.
I actually had a dream last night that we did the craziest sign off of all time on Joy Tactics.
What was it?
Are you serious?
It just like never fucking ended. Like we kept just like going and going in a way that was making me laugh so hard.
Oh my god.
All right.
We'll do that someday.
Yep. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Never-ending podcast.
Beautiful dream. Okay, bye guys.
Well, that concludes another incredible fucking episode of Joy Tactics. Head over to patreon.com/joytactics to unlock exclusive weekly bonus episodes. And make sure to follow us on social media where we post fire TikToks and hilarious shit like that. And if you loved the shit you just listened to, make sure to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening, and remember, we are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves.